Hello, my friend Stephanie Barnard at Scrapbook.com for Sizzix, and look at this beautiful card. It is a drop-in card, and look at all the gorgeousness you get to see with this one. Now, drop-ins are really fun because they're so versatile. And when I say versatile, it means you can mix and match and add different things to it. For an example, here's the same card using a different circle disc that I designed for Sizzix. You're so sweet. And look at how different you can create this. One's vertical, one's horizontal, but they give you just a fantastic look. We're going to work on this one today because it's one of my favorites. And you always need birthday cards, am I right? This is the die set. This is what it looks like. And when you get it, you're going to notice that all the dies are really tight together. I'm going to turn this over so you can kind of get an idea. See how everything's tied together or really close together? That is the drop-in technology that I designed for Sizzix. It means that you are getting an A2 size card, but you're doing a little tiny bit of work, but you're saving a ton of money. So A2 size card, you're going to do a little bit of work, but you're saving a ton of money. So that's the best part, right? Now, let's see what I'm talking about. What we're going to do is we're going to get a piece of cardstock, and I'm going to lay that down on my extended cutting pad. And then we're going to get the two outer dies. Now, when they're manufactured on the inside, but we're actually going to lay this down, and we're going to lay this one down, and we are going to line up. We're going to visually, with our eyes, line up this inside part right here. Right there, we're going to line that up. Now, I like to use a little tiny bit of washi just to make sure it doesn't move, because if it's going to move, especially on video, it'll happen. So I'm just going to add a little tiny bit of washi there and a little tiny bit of washi there. Now, guess what? I've done all the work, but I've saved a ton of money, which is very exciting. Now, don't forget, this is going to be an A2 size card. We're going to lay this down and we're going to run the whole thing through just like this. Dun, 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 dun. Any cracking you hear is normal. That's just the blade going through the cutting pad. We're going to take this off and look at what we have here. We're going to peel this up, and we have an A2 size card base without the price. Look at that. Fantastic. It's ready to decorate. So we're going to put that off to the side, and then we get to do the fun stuff of decorating. We're going to use, I have some yellow cardstock with the Sizzix adhesive sheets on the back, and we're going to use the Chrome Precision base plate in place of our bottom cutting pad. I'm just going to move this off to the side, and here's a tip. You don't want to place this, because it's metal, you don't want to place the whole thing right on your magnetic platform, because then you're not going to be able to get it off very easily. I always leave a little lip at the other side right here. You can see I have, oh, here, let me pull this up here. I have a little extra hanging over so I can make sure I can get it off there when I'm ready. Now, this is a magnet. This is metal. That means this is not a magnet, okay? It has canceled my magnet, okay? Don't think that your magnet is broken. Once you put metal on a magnet, it's no longer magnetic, okay? Just a heads up, because I've gotten emails about that before. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay this down, and I don't have any need to put any washi on this because it'll be fine just like that. Why am I using the Chrome Precision base plate? Well, look at how intricate and beautiful this die is. It is so incredibly intricate. You want to make sure you get a nice clean cut. So I'm using the Sizzix adhesive sheets on the back, and I'm going to use my Chrome Precision base plate. We're going to lay that down, and we're going to run this through. Now, also here's a tip. Make sure you're on your magnetic platform. Don't do this way down here. Remember, we were off just a little bit. So you want to make sure you're on your magnetic platform. We're going to lay this down, and we're going to run this through. Now, this die is very intricate, and I'm on video, so what I like to do is I always like to run it through twice. It's faster to run it through twice than it is to poke, 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 poke all of those little pieces out. So we're just going to run that through again, and now this is where the magic happens. We're going to peel this up, and I always like to do a little flick, and well, I almost broke that one, but we're going to do a little flick, and we're going to get all those extra pieces out, which is so easy. It's a lot better than doing poke, 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 poke for every single one. And look, I have all these fun flowers. Look at that. A whole bunch of little flowers just kind of pop out of there. So now what we're going to do, I've added some beautiful inking to this, just to add a little bit extra definition. And then we're going to die cut this fun disc. We're going to die cut this disc here that says the happy birthday. And I'm going to take off my precision base plate. You do not want to use your precision base plates all the time. You're not going to use it for dies that look like this because eventually it will warp them. You're only going to use your more intricate dies with the precision base plate, okay? So that's a definite tip that you don't want to use it for everyday die cutting. It will just make your dies very sad. It's like extra work for your just plain dies. So now what we're going to do is I, again, have adhesive on the back because that's me. I love to have adhesive on the back. We're going to lay this disc down that comes in the kit, and we're going to lay this one down. This is the one that says Happy Birthday. We're going to lay that down right there in the center, and then we're going to get a smaller cutting pad. Smaller die cutting service means a smaller cutting pad, and we're going to run that through. Now again, that is a lot of blade in there, so I just run it back through. It's just faster to do that than it is to go poke, poke, poke. And look at this. I'm going to give it a couple little pieces. Look how easy that just falls right out of there. So let's go ahead and peel this off because that Sizzix adhesive backing is fantastic. It's a lot better than trying to put a tape runner on the back, right, when it's this intricate. So we're going to peel this off. And a lot of the extra pieces, did you see how they just kind of flew off? Look, it's already cleaned out for me because I'm not much of a cleaner, let me tell you. So now what we're going to do is we're going to lay this down and we're going to add our fun disc right here, just like that. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Now, we're going to also add this to our card base. So I'm going to take this and we're going to add this to our card base. We're just going to peel off the adhesive. Now you're seeing where this is really coming in handy, all this adhesive sheets, right? Imagine taking your tape runner and trying to add adhesive all to those little tiny pieces. It's just so much easier. And we're going to layer it on our card base. See how fun and easy this is? It's an A2 size card without the A2 size price. Now we have all of these extra little pieces that we can add extra flowers to. So I have some extra flowers that we've already die cut. Look at all these fun, and they all come in the kit. So you don't have to worry about, oh, you know, I need more flowers. Nope, they're all there. So we're just going to add these in. You can also change up the color like we did on this one. Remember, we added different colors in there as well. So you don't have to do the same color. For this card, I am doing the same color, but you don't have to. So now we're going to grab some more of these and we're just going to peel off the backings and we're going to add this one here. And you can layer these in different ways. You can put them perfectly in there or you can do it at a little bit of an angle to add even more excitement. And so this one we're going to just add right on top of that one, just at an angle. And let's add this one up here. And then we are going to do a little bit more to this. What we're going to do next is we're going to add some bling because you can't go wrong with bling, right? And so we're going to get these little tiny guys, and I've already added glue dots to the back. And look at that. Easy, easy. And we're just going to keep adding these, adding those. And you know, everything's better with glitter and everything's better with bling. And that's why we're adding it to our card. So this I would give to my BFF or something like that for her birthday. I would not give this card to my brother or my husband or my dad. But other than that, I'd give this to all my friends. So we're going to add a couple more flowers. To finish this off, we're going to add to the inside just a rectangle of color. And I want you to see the difference. Here is the card, just like that. It looks beautiful. But when I add that extra pop of color in the back, look at how it just changes that card so much. So this is the before, beautiful card. But when you add that little extra, it just adds some more warmth, or I don't know what you want to call it, but it finishes the card. So we're going to peel this off. Now you're thinking, but how am I supposed to write on this? What am I supposed to, you know, they're not going to be able to really read what I write. Well, then if that concerns you, get another rectangle die and die cut that out of white and put it on here. And then you can write your message, but then you still have that extra pop of color. So we're going to lay that down right there. And to finish it off, because every card needs this, we need some ribbon. So we're going to take this and we're going to tie our cute little bow. We're going to just add this right here, and we're going to make a loop. We're going to go behind our loop, fold it around, pinch it and pull it. All these funny words to make a bow. And there we go. And to finish that off, we're just going to trim a little bit right here. There we go. And look at our beautiful card, A2 in size. It's a fantastic fun drop-in, and you are going to love it. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video and want to see more from Scrapbook.com, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a message. Happy crafting!